Here we've got the 2020 Land Rover Discovery Sport. Now this flavour is P250 SE specification and it's R dynamic as well. So it looks a bit different on the outside. Starting price for Discovery Sport in this specification is about $71,000, but this one has had a few options thrown at it like they like to do. It's more like $83,000. So those wheels there, 20-inch black wheels, there's a black pack, that's more, black contrasting roof as well, they all add a bit of money. It's also got a tech pack inside which I'll show you, plus a bunch of other things. So it's about 80 grand, not a small amount of money for a medium SUV, I think you'll agree, but it's a pretty nice car. I'll just show you the inside to start with. This is where a lot of the new changes are. So that's a new steering wheel. You see this little bezel on the outside, it's pretty cool. It's similar to a Range Rover, I think. These buttons all light up when you turn the car on. There you go. So your phone controls over there, and that's all your cruise control and that sort of thing. Fully digital display, you can have that as a full map, or you can break it up and do lots of different things. I'll have to shut that door to stop the beeping. New infotainment, that's about 10 inches in size. It's quite a narrow sort of height to it, so it's sort of like a letterbox sort of thing. So I'll put the map up for you. You'll see what it looks like. There you go. Works quite well, really smooth and responsive and all that sort of thing. But something that's really cool is this rear view mirror. So this is part of the tech pack that I mentioned before. That's just a normal rear view mirror, but pull this thing, boom, it's a display. So there's a little camera on the shark fin antenna on the back there, and this picks up from that. So it's really clear, you can see what's going on. It doesn't matter if you've got a carload of people, you still got a clear view of what's going on. It's a bit tricky to see the aspect of what's going on because you don't have a reference point. Say if you're looking through the back, you've got like a reference, you can see how far away things are, but with this it's a little bit hard to tell to start with, but you do get used to it, and it's really effective, especially on the highway. You can see exactly what's going on behind you. Otherwise, this interior, it's got a lot of nice touches to it. Nice leather steering wheel, that's a new gear shifter that's turning up on a few different products these days. This is all very clean and new, piano black. It's kind of like a black car, I suppose. It looks really good when it's clean, but does show things up really quickly, so you're gonna have to be cleaning it pretty regularly. Center console here, I'll show you something that's pretty cool. There's an activity key that comes standard with the Discovery Sport. Pretty cool feature. Pull this thing out, and then you pull this out, and you've got like a bit more storage space down in there, so it also goes not that far actually, but a little bit more versatile. If you need to jam a few bigger things in there for whatever reason, you can do that. These seats I should say, they're a suede, and they've got another sort of synthetic material on the outside there. It looks really nice, feels really good, but I've noticed if you've got kids that are halfway as messy, these pick up marks like you wouldn't believe. My daughter sort of jumped in the car and got her shoes up on this, picked up just the marks off the bottom of her feet really quickly. So if your kids are well trained and you've got a bit of discipline as well yourself, you'd be able to get away with these seats and give them the odd clean. But if you're a little bit messy, they'll look really marked and bad all the time. But anyway, otherwise this material's nice here. The doors look really good. Got some door card storage there as well. Look in the second row. Lots of room, which is a good thing. So I had a big rearward facing baby seat over there and another forward facing one here. There was plenty of room in the first two rows in terms of comfort. You've got air vents, you've got some power outlet there. That's really nice. It's comfortable as well, same seat materials. Cup holder there and the fold out thing. What's in there? A bit more storage. That's all good. Really nice. But another thing to notice is that in this specification these days, or actually start that again, all across the range in Discovery Sport there's 3 rows as standard. So they call it a 5+2 because it's not a full 7-seater in terms of size, but pull these forward here, you would move that luggage blind obviously, but There you go, third row in this little Discovery Sport. It's pretty impressive in terms of packaging. A little bit of room there still. You could fit a few bags, I suppose. Obviously not the full weekly shop maybe, but the aircon controls there. There is vents. They're a $350 option, but there's airbags as well, so you're pretty well accommodated, aside from probably being a little bit tight on space. But for kids it'll be fine, and they'd probably enjoy it, I dare say. There you go, that's the new Discovery Sport. Improved on the inside, definitely. I think the outside changes are nice as well. Yeah, stay tuned for our full review.